Hi, I'm Margaret Robertson. I'm the co-founder of a video game studio called Cabbage Systems. And we're a game studio that specialises in making games for emerging platforms. So for us that means places where games haven't really gone yet, and we're still learning what the game experiences that are going to be the most fun there will be, what the business models that are going to be the most lucrative will be. So right now we're looking at what's happening in metaverse technologies, and then also in new technologies around AI, AR, those kind of new horizons to see where games might go next. We took the decision to apply for the startup visa for a few different reasons. It made a lot of sense for us as a business. We were previously based in New York. We love New York, it's an amazing city, but it's quite a hard place to make games. It's a very, very expensive city, very high cost of living, and not actually a very deep talent pool for the kinds of talent that you need for game making. So when we looked at Japan, what we saw was a really exciting combination of a place where it was maybe going to be a little bit more affordable for us to run our business, but also a place that was going to give us a direct connection to this amazing talent pool. Japan is synonymous with video games. Myself and my co-founder fell in love with games through the Japanese games that we played, through games made in Shibuya. It's right at the heart of the industry here. And so when we started to get a feel for the idea that there might be a way that we could move our business here, we got pretty excited. And on a personal level, it was also something of a lifelong dream. My co-founder is also my husband. He first had the idea of moving to Japan maybe 20 years ago, started learning Japanese back then, but it, for lots of reasons, didn't seem possible. And so we knew this was a place that we love. We had a chance to visit often, we have friends and contacts here. So the stars kind of aligned, but we knew that we would be facing a big challenge in terms of the visa, in terms of the business setup, if we tried to do everything ourselves. So when we found the Shibuya Startup Support program, it just felt like the perfect solution to making this dream into a reality. Once we found the Shibuya Startup Support program, things actually moved really fast for us. We applied in August, I think, last year, and we're lucky to get accepted very quickly. We got our official paperwork in November, and then it's a little bit of a race against the clock. Your paperwork is valid for 3 months, which sounds like a long time, but that means you need to use those 3 months to figure out how to tidy up your life where you were living before and get ready to move across. So we had a wonderful last Christmas in New York, settled all of our affairs there, and then arrived at the start of the new year in January here, which was very nice timing. So it's nearly a year on for us, and we've, I think, checked most of the things off our list. One of the things that the Shibuya Startup Support program does is give you a very good checklist of all the things that you need to do. And we've been able to accomplish, I think, nearly all of them. So we're now fully incorporated in Japan. We have our business, we have our website, we have professional relationships with everyone we need, lawyers and accountants, we have our social insurance set up, we have our own office, we have all of these things. And so we're feeling very established. And because we've had that support to get those requirements taken care of, we've also had time and energy to really build the business alongside that. So we've released 2 games already since we got here. We're just about to release the 3rd. We have partnerships with 2 Japanese games businesses underway. We're making all kinds of connections and contacts with the talent that we hoped we would. So we're really delighted at what we've been able to accomplish in the time since we got here. And on a personal level, we're loving being here. We love our neighborhood. We're making so many friends. And we do feel really supported. Even just today, the team jumped in and helped with a slightly tricky phone call that turned out not to be tricky once they could translate for us. So it's really made all the difference to kind of smooth out all of those slightly scary moments that otherwise could have taken us away from the business focus, which would really have slowed us down. If you're considering a move to Japan, my recommendation would be just reach out and get in touch with the program here. We had a lot of questions before we got started about whether or not we were suitable, about if we would be a good fit. The quickest way to get answers to those is to talk to the people who know best. So reach out, explain a little about who you are and what your hopes are. It's a big move. You want to make sure you're doing it with your eyes open, but the best way to get the information you need is to be talking to the people on the ground. And if you happen to have a chance to visit Japan before applying, come along to one of the famous Shibuya Startup Support brunches that run every week and are always a great opportunity to meet the team and some other founders and companies here that can tell you about their first-hand experience.
Hi everybody, I'm Saeko from Shibuya City Government Office in charge of Startup Support. Have you ever heard of Shibuya? I know you are familiar with Tokyo, the capital of Japan and one of the largest cities in the world. Shibuya is also known as a top of startup city in Japan, but there are not so many foreign entrepreneurs and investors yet. So we'd like to invite them from all over the world. There are some challenges for international startups when entering to Japanese market. For example, language barrier, complicated paperwork, and so on. So we provide hands-on support for them. This is Shibuya Startup Support Program. We can issue 1-year startup visa to foreign entrepreneurs to set up their business in Japan. Having 1 year, entrepreneurs are also able to research market and find potential business partners to successfully launch their business. Startup visa holders are entitled to these benefits. Number 1, they can use the co-working space for free. Number 2, support for daily life. Number 3, POC support. And number 4, networking opportunities. We are looking forward to welcoming you to Shibuya, the most exciting city to do your business. See you soon!
Hi everyone, my name is Naomi Shimada. I lead the Foreigner Support Department and Global Trust Networks. I'm also the visa coordinator at the Shibuya Startup Support, working together with my team. As first, I will introduce about what is the Shibuya Startup Support team. There is 3 support teams we have. Firstly is a community team. They organize networking events and business matchmaking at Shibuya office, and then support opportunity to expand their business development in Japan. Secondary is a PR team. Their team participated in the accelerated program outside Japan, introducing startup support events, and also the learn article website introducing Japan as startup business in Japan in a bilingual format. And then disseminated information via social media such as LinkedIn and Facebook. Lastly, with the visa coordinators, we are the first team to contact the point on the startup visa. We are providing one-stop support from the pre-application acquisition of the visa support for living Japan after acquisition of visa. Support requiring opening a bank account, establish a corporations, procedure until the transition to the business mandate visa. It is exciting and gratifying for us to be the position to the first point on contact for the foreign entrepreneur who wants to develop their business in Japan. We support them one by one to make their life and a new business opportunity in Japan a success.
G10 代表の後藤博之と申します。今回渋谷区のスタートアップのプロジェクトにG10を参画させていただくということで非常にありがたく思っておりますし、私自身21歳から起業してずっと起業人生をやってきているという中で、G10がやってきた外国人サポート支援っていうのがうまく今回2つの重要な自分のライフワークになるような重要なテーマをですね、なんかこれはすごく運命なんじゃないかと思うぐらいすごく私の方は人生にとって、外国人と起業っていうのはこの2大キーワードをですね、担うプロジェクト非常に楽しみにしています。日本という国はですね非常に開かれた民主的で権利が守られた国ですし、市場もですね世界トップクラスの市場であります。でアジアにおける重要な市場だと思ってますんで、これまで言語の問題とかそういった生活や文化習慣の問題でわからないとことがあれば、今回のですね渋谷区のスタートアップのプロジェクトにですね聞いていただければいいですし、G10全体としてですねこういったプロジェクトをサポートさせていただくので、より多くの企業が日本で成功することを願ってますし、日本というのは少子高齢化ということで、なかなか若い人が少ない、日本人にもっと頑張ってほしいですけども、海外からより多くのエネルギーパワーをもらって日本はもっともっと強く成長できると思ってますんで、魅力ある市場にきっとなると思うので、ぜひですね海外の方もですね日本へどんどん来てほしいなというふうに思ってます。
Let's start your business in Shibuya with us.